Welcome to the Cryptonometron. Today I'm doing another ICO review. This one is on Simple Token, the token to power your business. So the Simple Token ICO, it is a cryptocurrency to power digital communities, and they want to easily launch digital currencies on open Ethereum sidechains and turn any business into a dynamic ecosystem, essentially bringing blockchain to any business. So they are building a network for consumer apps tokenization. The customer will get all the benefits of a blockchain infrastructure without the high costs and risks of building everything themselves from scratch. So it will open up blockchain to companies that are not able to do it themselves at the current time. So the company structure, the Simple Token project is a project of the OpenST Limited. OpenST Limited, also referred to as the Foundation or OpenST, is a limited by guarantee company incorporated in Hong Kong. It proposes to operate as a not-for-profit company with all surplus revenues to be used to support the mission of the Foundation. The Simple Token Company, or the company, is a for-profit Hong Kong incorporated company that is developing software and value-added services based on the OpenST platform. So they're the ones that are going to make the money. The Simple Tokens, they are tokens created by the Foundation, the not-for-profit. Simple Tokens enable holders to apply to become members to the OpenST platform and to stake against launching their own branded tokens. Simple Tokens may be tradable on secondary markets. They won't be tradable on primary markets, however, such as Binance and Bitrets, etc. So essentially what they're going to do is they are going to issue their own token, the Simple Token, and then you will be able to stake those tokens to have your own branded token named whatever you like. And the branded tokens will be created by the member companies for use within their own communities, powered by Simple Tokens. The branded token will function on sidechains from Ethereum and are not freely floated currencies, i.e. there's no secondary market for branded tokens, and branded tokens are prohibited and technically incapable of being traded outside of the member company's community. However, you will be able to trade your branded tokens with other member companies. So for example, you could be in hotel bookings and another company could be doing flights, and your tokens can interact between the two, as long as they're all using the Simple Token platform. So member companies, these will be companies or organizations who have been granted membership in the Simple Token platform for the purpose of deploying branded tokens powered by the Simple Token. So what are the problems they intend to solve with this ICO? Well, for one, blockchain technology is not a core competency for most companies. Most companies won't have utilized it at all, even if they have an ambition to do so, because it's quite difficult to implement. Building a blockchain for a company is also time consuming and very expensive. You have to hire developers, and there's a lot of time and effort that has to actually go into it. So the aims of Simple Token are to allow companies to launch their own branded tokens without the hassle and expense of building their own blockchain. They will turn any business into a dynamic ecosystem, and they will bring the blockchain to companies currently not able to build their own ecosystems. So how will it work? Well, the OpenST protocol enables any business to stake Simple Tokens against minting their own branded tokens. So for example, if you own 10,000 Simple Tokens that you've bought in this ICO or on an exchange or such like, you can then stake those 10,000 tokens for your own branded tokens, and you can set a volume. Say for example you want one Simple Token to be worth 10 of your own branded tokens, then you will have 100,000 branded tokens, whatever you like. You can name them whatever you like, and each one of those branded tokens will be worth 0.1 of a simple token. So one simple token will be worth 10 of your branded tokens, and you can have this ratio set to whatever you like. As long as you have the simple tokens, you can then have a ratio to your own token. The Simple Token software as a service gives you the tools to manage, customize, and analyze your token economy, and we'll talk a little bit further about that in a minute. So the branded tokens, which will be the tokens on the member company's DApp, you'll be able to launch your own branded digital currency powered by the Simple Token. As I said, you have to stake the Simple Tokens. And the OpenST protocol enables you to mint your branded tokens on an open, scalable side blockchains in a cryptographically auditable manner. So you'll be able to track everything just as you would from your own custom blockchain had your developers designed it themselves. So you can use your brand's tokens to incentivize user behavior, you can reward customer contributions, and you can create a vibrant digital economy. At least that's what they hope that you're going to do with them. And customers can earn tokens from one brand and spend them with another. As I mentioned before, if you had a hotel booking app and another company had a flight booking app, you can spend and integrate them together. The more companies building on Simple Token, the more everybody will benefit. Just a note about the OpenST source code. It is all open source. It's available on GitHub, and it consists of the OpenST protocol, which is the smart contracts for the deployment of the ST protocol on the Ethereum blockchain, and the OpenST platform, which is the Web3 extension and APIs for developers, and the Simple Token sale, which is the smart contract for the token sale, where you stake your Simple Tokens and use your own branded token. So the features for the member companies will be token design. So you'll be able to set up your own brand, of course, set the conversion rate or the ratios I mentioned before, have as many tokens as you want depending on how many simple tokens you're willing to stake. You can then enable different custom token types, restrict certain amounts of tokens, etc., etc. So you'll be able to have full control over your design and distribution. You will also be able to monitor your users and prevent fraudulent behavior. You will also be able to access a Know Your Customer KYC service to ensure compliance with local regulations. There will be a wallet which will be easily skinnable to your own branding, and you can customize it. You can manage keys and transaction histories, etc. You will be able to enable various transaction types between users. You can set up user incentives, customer rewards, peer-to-peer payments, business to consumer, recurring subscriptions, API monetization, and many more features. You can offer your customers user-friendly ledgers to track and audit transactions. They will be fully browsable and searchable, and always obviously immutable because they'll be on the blockchain. You can use your token to convey and track digital rights, copyrights, and allowable uses. You can enable digital contracts attached to token transactions, so that's fantastic. You will also be enabled with critical tools for your teams to manage your users and economy, monitor supply and demand, and how users are earning and spending your tokens. Fraud early warning alerts will also be included. There'll be analytics and reports. And there's a little screenshot of what the dashboard will look like for PeopleCoin. Now, People are one of the initial member companies already. They do a travel app, I believe, that allows travelers to post hints and tips for other travelers of destinations they've already been to, so that then you can actually use the PeopleCoin, which is obviously the branded token that is based on the staked Simple Token. You can use the People branded token to tip and reward people that have given good advice on the People app. And as you can see, there is the dashboard with the amount of Simple tokens staked here, 100,000 I believe, and total supply of, I believe it's 10 million people coins. So one Simple token will be 100 people coins, and that's the ratio there. Yeah, there you are, one Simple token, 100 people coins. And one people coin is worth half a cent there. So you actually get a value as well. And there are more graphics about the supply and the distribution and what's going to expire. You've got your KYC documents on the left, APIs for the developers, analytics, etc. So it looks very, very nice. It looks very good. So moving on, let's just discuss quickly about the token metrics and distribution. So during the ICO, the token price will be in US dollars just a whisker over 8 cents. Or in Ethereum, it will be 0.000278 Ether. So 1 Ether will equal roughly 3,598 Simple tokens. Now there will be an additional 15% bonus to compensate for the Ether fluctuations at the moment. When the ICO was launched on the 14th of November, Ethereum was around $300. And now it's up at about $360, $370. So you will get 15% bonus after you've made your purchase once the tokens are issued. The soft cap is 50 million Simple tokens, and we've already reached that, so soft cap has been breached. Hard cap is 240 million Simple tokens for this particular token sale. So this is token sale number 1, and the hard cap is 240 million. The total supply is 800 million. So pre-sale purchasers received an average of 27% bonus, and different bonus levels were provided based on the purchase size. So they allocated bigger bonuses for bigger pre-sale purchasers. All pre-sale purchasers will have their Simple tokens released to them at the ratio of 1/12 every month over a 12-month period following the sale, which is good because this will prohibit them from flooding the market straight away and dumping on the exchanges, therefore keeping the value high and the volatility to a minimum. So it's very good. I don't like bonuses in ICOs because I believe that everybody should have a fair go and everybody should pay the same price regardless of volume, and everybody should be able to get in at a reasonable price whether you're buying 1 Ethereum worth or 100 Ethereum worth. And the bonuses for pre-sale purchasers are not included towards the soft cap, so the soft cap's already been reached anyway, so it's a moot point, but the bonuses weren't included in that. So the Simple token target of 100 million sold, which we're coming up to now, if not already surpassed, will activate another 20% bonus tokens for everybody, which is nice. So they're rewarding people for getting involved. The kicker bonus at 120 million will activate a 25% bonus for everybody as well. And the power bonus at 180 million will activate a 30% bonus, and again that will be for everybody. And these bonuses will be on top of other bonuses already earned. So if you've been in a pre-sale and you got a pre-sale bonus of 20, 25%, 30%, then you will get this on top. So that's very nice. So unsold tokens from the 240 million in the first sale will be burned. Purchase tokens will be distributed immediately upon confirmation of payment and shall be activated within 3 weeks from the closing of the token sale. And if you purchase, as I have already, you will see them in your online wallet and you can access them using your Ethereum address. And bonus tokens will be distributed within 45 days from the closing of the token sale. Now the token is an EIC20, which is the next gen ERC20 Ethereum token. So it'll be compatible with all ERC wallets. And we can see the distribution between the different parties. The token sale, there will be 240 million on token sale 1, which represents 30% of the total supply. For a future token sale, which may be necessary, there will be 17.2% put aside. The accelerator program will command 27.2% of token supply, and that will be reserved. The early backers will receive 5.6% of tokens, and there will be a 3-year incubation or vesting schedule for that. The advisors will receive 10% of the tokens, again with a 2-year vesting schedule. The founders will receive 10% of tokens allocated to the founding team, and that will have a 3 to 4 year vesting schedule, which is very nice because it means there won't be team members or advisors or early backers being able to dump on exchanges, which always benefits us as the investors, guys, yeah? So let's have a quick look at the roadmap. There's not much here, but as we can see, the token sale began on the 14th of November. It's set to end on the 1st of December, which isn't too far away, but you've still got time to participate. The developer availability of the OpenST will be available in December at some point. In Q1 2018, there will be initial consumer-facing deployments. In Q2, there will be further consumer-facing deployments, and in Q3-4 of 2018, there will be widespread deployments to many member companies that have indicated they want to stake their Simple tokens and use the OpenST platform. So having a look at the team, it is an all-star team. Both core and advisors are very solid. The CEO is Jason Goldberg, who is a veteran internet entrepreneur, and he has an 18-year history of scaling products to millions of users. Since 2016, he's been passionate about cryptocurrency, and he wants to drive mainstream consumer adoption of blockchain technology, so he's in the right ICO. There are 28 core team members, most of them based in Pune in India. I believe that's where most of the developers are. They have 3 OpenST directors. If you recall, OpenST is the foundation, as it was called, and that's the non-for-profit entity. They have 13 advisors, again, all solid. You can go to the website, the team is on there, and you can go to their LinkedIn pages. I've already had a look at some of them. Very, very solid team, lots of experience, especially within the blockchain and other projects like Ripple, Ethereum, etc. They already have numerous partners. Some of note, they have a lot of early backers, and they have security auditors that are making sure that everything is done correctly. So the team, outstanding. So let's look at the positives behind this ICO that I noted whilst I was going through the white paper and the other documents. The white paper is actually quite technical. It's easy to understand if you are familiar with blockchain technology, maybe not so for the layman, but it's thorough. I definitely will say that. There are other documents though that simplify the token sale and the roadmap to us non-learned individuals. So first positive is obviously what I look for first in any ICO, and that is a working product or a demo or a prototype. They have a working product that's already being used by member companies already. I just demonstrated to you earlier on with that screenshot that the people are using the OpenST software, and they're already staking Simple tokens to prove concept. So there is a bit of meat and potatoes to this ICO, which I like. I also like the fact they've obviously offered bonuses already to pre-sale buyers, and big whales have come in obviously and bought a lot of tokens, but they're going to have staggered release of their tokens, which is good for us smaller investors. It means that we're not going to be faced with a huge dump when the coin hits the exchanges. I also like the fact that they've got bonus rewards and a token burn. So if they don't meet their cap of 240 million tokens sold in the ICO, they will burn whatever is unsold, and that's nice. That means there's higher scarcity. They will also offer bonus rewards, and up to 30%, I believe, for just normal ICO participants, depending on how many tokens they manage to sell. If they reach their upper tier, I think it's 30%. We're already around the 20% bonus mark as it is at the moment, so that's nice as well. The fourth positive that I am stating here is they could bring blockchain to the masses. If this gains mass adoption and they deliver what they say they want to deliver, it means many companies can start using the blockchain technology very simply and very easily using their platform. Number 5, they have an all-star team and an all-star advisory team. Number 6, it's a low token price, so you can get in and get some tokens at a low price, and there's a medium supply too. The supply isn't in the several billions, for example, and it's not too low either. So it's a medium supply of around 240 million will go on the exchange initially, which gives this a good chance of rising. The fact that they stake tokens means the simple token value may well rise, as tokens will start to be staked, and then scarcity will allow the value to take place. Number 8, they allow interaction between member companies, meaning once you've got your branded tokens and your blockchain technology all up and running in your app, that's not it. That's not all you can do. You can actually interact between other member companies as long as they're on the Simple Token platform. To me, this is one of the most important things, and if they expand upon this, it means we could see a large community of users all interacting and all benefiting from the Simple Token. Number 9, it will be simple and easy to use, so you won't have to be a developer or a real geek to make the most of this. This is designed for companies that don't want to invest in a developer or a team to build their own blockchain. This will be easy to use, easy to control, which is what we're all looking for. The other thing I noted here, and I have to give credit to the team here, is presentation of this ICO is impeccable. The website is beautiful, the white paper is excellently presented, the supporting documentation is brilliant, really with no flaws whatsoever. So what negatives did I come away with after looking at this? Well, the first thing I noticed was obviously there's going to be a possible second token sale, which may devalue the first round of tokens. It may not, but there is a possible second token sale. However, there is a positive in that, I guess they say every cloud has a silver lining, and the positive is that if you partook in the first token sale, you will go to the front of the queue for the second token sale. And a second negative is competition in this space is growing rapidly. There are other companies and other ICOs out there that intend to bring the blockchain technology or the tokenization of apps to companies that don't want to invest. They're not exactly the same. I believe that a Simple Token has the best product so far that I've seen, but other companies in the space are starting to catch on that this could be a big industry and a big earner in the future. There appears to be no option to trade your own utility token, so once you're on the Simple Token platform, you can't launch your token on external exchanges, I believe. And there's no ICO option for member companies, which means you'll be limited to merely utilizing and using the Simple Token platform and not being able to launch and earn further funding or seed funding for your business, which may deter some companies from getting involved here. Some companies might want to go down the ICO route, so they won't be looking at this. But overall, what do I think? Well, I'm cautiously bullish on this. I think it's a superb product. Like I say, there are a lot of positives about this. I'm going to award it 5 stars. I have actually invested in this ICO. Again, this is not financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just one man's opinion because I love doing these reviews. I love crypto. So let me know what you think below. If you like the review, press like, subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Thanks for tuning in.